Hello everyone, and welcome back. So first and foremost, I'm just going to say it right now, I'm not connected to you guys. I know normally when I use the computer, I have to be connected, can hear you. I have to be connected with this. Don't know if you can see this or not, but this is what I was normally using. Not anymore. I figured out what the problem was. It was the internal microphone. I had it set to less than half. And yeah, you guys couldn't hear me, but now you can. So we're going to now move forward in a different fashion. I know that normally I start out with the oracle cards and then we move into the tarot. But I decided that's not for me. I don't want to do it that way. At least not with the oracle cards. Not for me. I don't want to do it. We're going to do things a little bit different. Surprise. As an Aquarius, I know. But the one set of cards that I have not used in a while, and I really love them, is the Nature Portals by Jamie and Gail Sawyer. These were the first sets of cards that I was using in place of oracle cards, and so I want to bring them back. I want to use these. They're a beautiful set of cards. They are beautifully illustrated. They're the wasps. And I feel as though there's so much, not knocking the oracle cards, but I feel like there's so much more depth to these, and these can be interpreted a few different ways other than what these oracle cards can. So we're going to use these. I'm going to see what the natural energy is that wants to come through, and then I'll move forward with the tarot. That will also be different. And then I'll give you the advice with the oracle cards. You see how it's kind of changed, but not really? So just bear with me. This is going to be for whoever. The readings themselves will also change. You'll see what I mean here in a little bit. I will explain more when you see the video. Trust me. So for now, we're just going to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I want to know what needs to come through for the person watching this, or for the people watching this. What do you have for us? Hello. Okay. I'll take you. One hit the floor. Oh. So the hummingbird. We got the hummingbird. The squirrel. Okay. The hummingbird, the squirrel. Give me one more jumper. Yeah, these were my jumpers. One more, please. All right. And the owl. I promise not to drop them anymore. So, with this energy, first off, I'm going to tell you that with these two cards, this is the divine energy stepping in for me. With the hummingbird, there is this old wives' tale. I think it's an old wives' tale about how when a hummingbird visits you, it's actually one of your angels. And the reason why I see the squirrel as a divine card is because he's reaching for a feeder. He's reaching for that feeder, and with that feeder, he doesn't feel that. Believe it or not, we do. The humans do. Whoever put that feeder there goes and fills it, right? Okay. I was going to say, if you ever have hummingbird feeders or bird feeders or squirrel feeders for that matter, you understand. So, but that squirrel has to trust that whoever's responsible for filling that feeder is going to fill it. Because if not, he has to find his food elsewhere. So this is kind of a form of divine trust. And this is showing up in the middle, so it's a present energy. Now, we have the owl here. And the owl here is one of the intuition cards that it hits me in one of those places where, first off, an owl can almost see 360 degrees around itself. I think it's like 180, like it can turn its head 180 or almost 180 degrees behind itself in both directions. So we can kind of get an almost 360 point of view. And with it being the moon, it's nighttime. It's those energies that are hidden. Whenever I see the night time in these cards, that's what it means for me. And with the owl, having that ability to kind of view all the way around it, I feel as though you're getting a clear aspect of yourself. So with these three, I definitely feel as though you are being visited by your ancestors, and they're asking you to trust them, trust the process, because you will see more. You will definitely see more by the time all of this is said and done. So I'm going to take this one step further now and use the tarot. And like I said, this is going to be different too. This is the Souls on Fire Tarot by Mary Jo Cranmore and Juliet Gilden. But let's see why. Why they are here, why they are stepping in, and what is it that you need to see? So, without further ado, alright, please clarify the hummingbird for me. The Eight of Swords, there's that stuck energy. There's more stuck energy with the Capricorn energy of the Devil and the Ten of Wands. Do me a favor, please and thank you, and give me information for the squirrel. Please clarify the squirrel for me. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Yep, I see that. Okay, and now, last but not least, please clarify the owl for me. Okay. Ten of Swords, very interesting. Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So, first off, the things that I see right off the jump, is this stagnation, this stuck energy, this being chained to something or someone. I see this energy. The other thing that I see is we got the Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and Ten of Swords. So something is ending. Something is coming to its final close. But there is work to be done. But that work comes after you getting unstuck. There's wisdom to learn here with this Ten of Pentacles in the middle. The Ten of Pentacles is one of the happily ever after cards, but this time I see it as the elderly giving wisdom to the younger generation. I tried to word that the best way possible, not to offend anyone, but there does need to be some balance here. I feel like the universe, your guides, are trying to get your attention to tell you, hey, you need to relax, and you need to trust us. We do have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is some work. It is work to be done. I'm going to take a closer look at that. I want to take a closer look. Will you give me more on this Eight of Pentacles, please? Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands, Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Don't be mad. I'm hearing a few different things, and normally I would sift and sort and give you what I think is more appropriate. Now I'm just going to tell you. That's kind of how these readings are changing. As you can see, I've changed it up. And with these four cards, I'm hearing a few different things. First and foremost, don't be overly dramatic about it. Don't lose your wits. Don't throw an attitude. Don't. That's coming from someone. Another thing is that with this Hierophant card, again, he's got that symbol in his hand, and I don't quite know what that symbol is. I'm going to have to look at that. I've never really looked into this card. But he's holding, essentially what the Hierophant is it's an offering. Can be a proposal. But in this instance, I feel as though that this is your spirit guide, and this is you. And it's almost like there's not enough to go around. Because as you can see, he's got just one, and there are 3 people in this corner. 3? Yeah, 3 people. So there is no lack mentality. I'm being told to tell you there is no lack mentality. You need to knock that off. There's plenty enough to go around. You're not competing with anybody. Relax. Don't be overly dramatic about it. In fact, you need to go inside of yourself and start making yourself feel better about the situation that you were in. Your perception means a lot to the world around you. Your perception of the world is what you see. And I experience this daily. My best friend, who I live with, you all have probably heard the story, but we see things on a different side of the spectrum, okay? He views it as this. He views it as this. It's stuck, it's stagnant energy, it's no good, it's the glass half empty, okay? Now, for me, I see it more of a healing, a guiding, a glass is half full. You need to start filling your cup. You need to start filling your cup. Something about, I whipped through my head here, something about that, don't focus on whether or not the cup is half empty or half full. Focus on the fact that there's something in the cup. It's not half full. It's not half empty. It's the fact that there is something in that cup. And if there isn't anything in that cup, that's what I mean. The universe is telling you, start filling that cup of yours. I feel like there's a serious lack mentality here. A lack of trust, a lack of self-esteem, a lack of self-worth, a lack of self-confidence. It's here. And that would explain why the owl is here. And the emotional aspect of giving you almost a 360 view of what it is that you're not seeing, of that emotion. So clarifying the owl with this lovely emotion, we've got the 10 of Swords. It's an ego death. It's an ego death. But you're resisting it. You are resisting this healing. Why? Why are you resisting this healing? 7 of Wands for me, please. Because it seems like there's just nothing but resistance here. 4 of Wands. 3 of Swords. I gotcha. 7 of Pentacles. Hello. Star and the Knight of Cups. What I'm hearing with that energy is you... Oh my goodness. You've done this all before. You've done it all before. You've been here. You've done that. Whatever is trying to happen in this particular type of energy, and if it's trusting your spirit guides, let's go like that. Let's say you've trusted your spirit guides once before, and what you trusted them with, it didn't happen. Something didn't come through for you, and you are now just like, there's no trust here. Or something happened in an emotional aspect. It could be with another person because of the Hierophant here and because of the Devil. I feel as though there was a situation and something happened and you put your faith in something else, and for some reason that faith didn't follow through for you. And so now you're in this energy of, why? Why should I? I see your point. I understand. You went to move forward and you only got heartbreak. You only got pain. I understand. And you're like, I've done this once before. I don't need to do it again. Over time, circumstances can change. And the more you understand yourself and your emotions and how those emotions and things make you feel and how that does impact you, the more of an understanding you have of yourself, the more of an understanding you can have with the world around you. It all comes back to your perception. And there's something here about your cup not being full. about you not having the confidence or not having the love and compassion for yourself. Because whatever this situation was, it really kind of fucked you up. It did. It really kind of fucked you up. And you're just like, I'm washing my hands. I'm over it. I'm done. You threw your hands up and it was just done and over with. And the universe is trying to tell you, essentially, when those particular types of situations happen, when you expect something to happen and it doesn't happen, it may not seem like it, and the universe is all about teaching us lessons. That's why we're here. That's why we're a divine being experiencing this life through our mortal forms, is because we are here to learn something we haven't learned in the past lives. And so when something doesn't come through for us, it's disappointing. But the universe does have a plan here. And the universe, I feel, is trying to get you back on track, because instead of you taking a break and pausing, you're like, I'm getting the fuck off this ride. I've had enough. It's not moved, it's not going forward, it's not going backward. I'm out. And now the universe is trying to get you back on the roller coaster. I don't know where the roller coaster came from, but the universe is trying to get you back on the roller coaster. So let's say, for shits and giggles, yeah, because we've got the world underneath. Let's say for shits and giggles, you do get back on the ride. Okay? Let's say for shits and giggles, you do get back on the ride. Four of Cups. You can't see that. Temperance. Yeah, Four of Cups, Temperance. Let's say you do get back on the ride. Ace of Wands. Strength. A new beginning. A balanced new beginning. Oh, look, and there's the Wheel of Fortune. It was the World. I definitely feel as though that there is a new passionate beginning happening, that you will feel a lot more balanced, but I do feel like it is going to take a lot of strength and courage on your part. It is. Because as we've gone through, you've experienced this before, and you don't want to get burned twice. I get it. I got it. So what happens if you don't get back on this ride? What happens then? Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay. How do I put this in a way that is going to not make you angry, any more angry than what you will be? With the Six of Pentacles and Five of Wands, I feel with this energy that the universe is going to put you back on the ride, whether or not you like it or not. The phrase that actually came through was, oh no, you're getting back on the ride, whether we have to put you back on there while you're kicking and screaming. You've got places to be and shit to do, and you're getting back on this ride. It's almost like a parent talking to a child, and the child's throwing a temper tantrum. Yes, newsflash, you are the child in this instance. But there is something here for you. There is something here for you and there's more of that Empress energy, there's more of that balance. It's Libra Taurus, but it's here to help you balance. It's here to balance you out. I really don't feel like the universe is just going to let you walk. Not at all. Not at all. So, I guess you might as well make yourself comfortable and it'll be a lot easier if you don't fight the universe. It really is. Have the energy of radical acceptance. Accept the things that are trying to come in. I just saw co-create. You need to start co-creating with the universe. I know that you don't want to get back on this ride. I know. You don't want to get back on the roller coaster, and for a good reason. I understand. But like I said, circumstances can change. Doesn't happen very often, but in this instance, The universe is trying to get you back on the roller coaster because circumstances are in fact changing. But the only thing that has really changed has been you. You are the motor to this roller coaster. Deep knowing. And there's a moon card again. Deep knowing. Treasure Island. Come to the edge. And underneath, we've got a leg up. The universe is not trying to hurt you. Huh, yeah. Then we've got clean it up. Ooh, you couldn't see that for a second. Clean it up. Round and round. Higher power. And the lastly I'm going to take is tick-tock and blessed. The universe is not trying to hurt you. Full on, flat out. It wants you to come to the edge. It's trying to get you to understand that there is treasure here. There's something here at the end of this for you. But if you give up now, you won't know. And you'll be sitting in this stuck and stagnant energy because the only way out is back on that roller coaster. And I know, it feels like you have gone round and round. But the universe is here to help you clean that up. Clean it up. Higher power. So don't let this discourage you. I just totally dropped the card. Don't let this discourage you. So zodiac signs that show up. The moon seems to be playing quite a bit of a role. And with the moon, it gives me Cancer and Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I'll take water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius. I believe that's what I see. Libra, Taurus, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That is what I see. So I really, really hope this helped you guys. Give you kind of a... I guess that phrase is not the phrase I want to use. Because with this energy, there is resistance. There definitely is resistance. But what I'm getting is that you have to get back on the ride. And one way or the other, whether you're kicking and screaming or going willingly, you're going to get back on that ride. Wouldn't it be easier if you did it on your own terms? Wouldn't it be easier? Wouldn't it be easier to just come to terms with it and get back on the ride and see what it has to offer? I mean, because you've obviously stopped the ride. So I don't see why you couldn't do it again. But for right now, there needs to be some trust in the universe. Okay? Okay. Alright, guys. This is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.